Hey everyone, it's Sparkler. What skins are actually rare in Fortnite? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm not going to be including any of the OG styles such as the 4 OGs, the Paradigm Reality Warrior, or even the rank skins. We're just going to be talking about strictly item shop skins and exclusives. To make this more comprehensible for you guys, we're actually going to be categorizing these skins by rarity. So I basically put together categories here from skins that aren't very rare at all to skins that are very rare. Now this is not an opinion-based list. This is actually on factual numbers that we actually have and know, and just from things we can basically guess ourselves. So this is not an opinion-based thing. These are actually the rarest skins in the game. Our first category are skins that aren't very rare at all. Now this may come as a shocker to a lot of my casual viewers, but every PlayStation Celebration Pack and Starter Pack aren't rare at all. These all came out when Fortnite was at its peak in Season 2 and Season 3. Millions upon millions of people own the Blue Team Leader and Rogue Agent and everything that follows that, which makes them not rare at all. Yes, you can't argue it came out a long time ago, but the amount of players that have bought these makes these almost worthless in terms of rarity. And the same thing can be said about every single Battle Pass skin following Season 3. Yes, that's Season 3 included, because this is when Fortnite hit its first ever player peak. Millions upon millions of people bought these Battle Passes. Fortnite blew up in 2018, and people claim Season 3 is OG when it's really not. These skins are not rare at all. They're old. That doesn't mean they're rare. I would even argue only the Sparkle Specialist and Black Knight are semi-rare from Battle Passes. I wouldn't even include the Royal Knight or the Blue Squire. I'm sure all you guys sensed this coming, but Travis Scott is not rare at all. In no world is the Travis Scott skin rare, and I know the little Timmies are going to come after me, but it's just the truth. Millions upon millions of players have this skin because the peak Fortnite had when the astronomical concert happened is insane. This skin is just not rare, and that same thing can be said about every single skin that is released past Chapter 2 in the item shop. None of them are rare. The only arguable one is the Rue skin. Same thing with all the limited time FNCS skins. They aren't rare. All right, let's get into our next category, which are skins that are semi-rare, starting off with the Twitch Prime packs. Now these were available back in 2018 for getting Twitch Prime, and these are semi-rare, but once again, this was crazy viral when it originally happened, and there are millions of owners on both of the packs. Next up is the Reflex skin, which was an Nvidia exclusive that they accidentally released into the item shop. They made a new version called the Stealth Reflex. However, this one is still rare because it hasn't been in the shop for over 2,000 days. Following Reflex is the OG NFL football skins, which they ended up remaking years later. So these old versions have not been back in the shop in over 2,100 days, which makes all of these skins pretty rare, while semi-rare to have in your locker. Next up, we have the limited time only World Cup skins that were in the item shop. They introduced us to the World Warrior and the World Cup Fish Stick. These were exclusive during the World Cup only, and they are never going to return. Lastly, on semi-rare, we have the Refer a Friend rewards, including Madcap and Rainbow Racer. These were a little bit difficult to unlock depending on if you could do them or not, so she's okay. She's semi-rare. She belongs in this category. Next up, we have the rare category. These are skins that are actually, you know what? They're kind of rare. Let's get into it. So starting off, we have the Rue skin. This released in Chapter 2 Season 2 and is now blacklisted because of some controversy surrounding the skin. Now this people consider to be a really rare skin, but I have to beg to differ because she came out right after the astronomical event and Fortnite was at its peak, and I just don't believe that there wasn't a crazy amount of people that bought this skin because Fortnite was booming with players in Chapter 2 Season 2. So I'm just going to keep her at the rare category. We don't have numbers on this, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, she's probably not that rare. But what I do think is a tiny bit rarer than Rue is the Season 2 Battle Pass Sparkle Specialist and Black Knight skin. Maybe we're pushing it with Sparkle Specialist, but I do believe these skins are rare, even though there are millions of owners on the original Season 2 Battle Pass. A lot of these players have quit, even though we don't normally count that. A lot of accounts have also been inactive, and the players are just gone. And yes, you still see these around, but aside Party Royale, I don't ever see BK in game, and I know I hate going off of how often you see things in game. I just feel like Season 2 is a little bit rarer than some of the other stuff we listed, like the shop skins, including Rue. Maybe that was more of an opinion-based one, but nothing else on this list is. Honestly, I'd probably put them in semi-rare, but I just feel like they should be in rare. It just feels right. Next up, we have the Cobalt Snowfoot exclusive PlayStation skin. Well, I say exclusive, it may return to the shop eventually, which is what Fortnite says, but I don't believe that will actually happen, but we'll see. The reason why this guy is so common is because when he originally released, he had that competitive advantage where you couldn't hear his footsteps. So I feel like that really boosts his purchases, and I see this guy everywhere. You can actually get a code for this right now for $10. So he's kind of everywhere, but not everywhere, because there's still under a million of these guys. So he's still semi-rare. Well, not even semi-rare. He is rare because there's still under a million of these, and there's over a million of iconic galaxy blah 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 blah, and you can't get those anymore. But I'm gonna say Cobalt is still more common because you can get it for $10 right now. So almost every skin remaining is an exclusive. Now the problem is we don't have exact numbers on all of these. We only have exact numbers on a few of these, and it's very arguable which one goes where, and it's really hard to give a factual list. We don't know the exact numbers, and we can't really put them together on every single one of these. So I'm gonna make a completely separate video on every exclusive ranked from least rarest to rarest as pinpoint accurately as possible, but we're gonna need to do a lot more digging before I can do that. But I'm going to tell you the ones that we do know the rarity of as accurate as possible. So for the category that we're in right now, the rare category, the exclusives that I'd put in here is Cobalt Sulfur, which we mentioned, the Free Diver skin, which is the other most recent exclusive to release, the Florin skin, and the Clyde skin, which also recently released because we can't put numbers on them because they're brand new. I'm also going to put the Rogue Spider Knight, the Iconic skin, the Galaxy skin, and Neo Versa, and the Glow skin in here. Next up, we have the very rare tier list, and these are all the exclusive skins that are very rare. I'm going to try and put them in the best order as possible from the least rarest to the rarest. We're going to start off with the Huntmaster Saber skin, then we have the Dark Scully skin, then we have the Eon skin full bundle, then we have the Wildcat skin, then we have the Surf Strider skin, then we have the Stealth Reflex skin, then we have the Dark Vertex skin, the full bundle of that, then we have the Double Helix skin. Alright, the rest of the exclusives we actually have numbers on, so we don't have to assume, so I'm going to list them from least rare to most rare. So we have the Wonder skin, then we have the Thrill Diver skin, which is crazy because he just released, then we have the Honor Guard skin, and then we have, of course, Indigo Kuno with less than 6,000 owners worldwide. So our last category, the ultra rare category, what we had just standing in front of me is the Shaman skin. He's going in ultra rare for one of the rarest skin in the game. Same with Indigo Kuno, and then finally we have the Brilliant Bomber. So I'm sure you guys all know about the Indigo Kuno being the rarest Fortnite skin. There's also Brilliant Bomber, which was a skin that was only obtainable via Discord bot for the Fortnite annual pass that was supposed to release but never did. And there's only about a little more than 10 accounts in existence with this still. So if you see this in actual Battle Royale or actual Epic made game, it's insane. This was the other skin I mentioned. It's the Shaman skin. We don't have exact numbers on it, but I can already tell you it's definitely the rarest shop skin in the game. Who even owns this thing? You never see it, and it's one of the only skins you can go without saying is extremely, extremely, extremely rare. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I know I missed Royal Bomber and Founders. Please forgive me. And there's probably other skins you probably are thinking about that I forgot, but I probably didn't include them because they're not rare. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna do a way better video in depth on the exclusive skins from the least rarest to rarest as soon as I get better numbers for them. That will be coming out soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and join my Discord server because it means a lot to me and it shows your support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.